Okay. Wait, why are you fighting? What happened to Pepe? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. What happened to Pepe game? I don't know what that is. Oh, Papega aim? I don't know. A good question. Perhaps it was purged at some point? Funny how the capitals make such a difference. Woke 7 TV. I mean, it might have been me. I don't know. It's more likely that it was me than Woke 7 TV. But it was probably like on accident or something. Or it was on purpose. Are you gonna go grocery shopping or whatever? Indeed. Any big surprises? Any big things on sale you're planning to get that make it special? A special trip? Ben and Jerry's if there's any left. What flavor? Good deal, so good that it's limited to 2. That's pretty special. If they tell you it's limited up front. Per customer, I mean. A per customer limit, not a limited time special, because that's everything. Everything's always fucking limited time special. What are you gonna be making with eggs? Oh, this is a snake. Told you. Oh, it could be a lizard, but let's go with Cobra. Python. It's not a snake. Okay. Alright, salamander. Alright, chameleon. Alright. Komodo dragon. Oh, imagine. That would have been so good. Hello, Artie. Hello, Elemental. Another lizard that I'm thinking of. Iguana. Yep, that's the one. Not iguana, though. Huh. Oh, I didn't even realize Komodo Dragon's in the picture. I mean, Serpents is literally down here. And then iguanas are here. Iguanas, chameleons, New World reptiles. But then salamander's way up here? But this description is reptiles of lizards and snakes. Gecko? Oh! Yes! Yes! Nailed it! Basilisk, caiman, those would have been interesting. I don't think they were. Well, caiman's more like alligator-ish, right? But still. Okay, Gecko. Sponsored by Geico. The caiman lizard. Oh, that's what that's called. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Feels like it doesn't make sense that it's Friday already. Veterans Day made this week go by quick, I would say. Personally. Is coagulated blood supposed to be like a definition for like a scab or whatever? Something like that? Pierce slightly, poke, prick, stab. Stab would be more than slightly. Rabbit, childish. A bunny? Bright natural light, the sun? Revolver, projectile, a bullet. What the hell is any of this talking about? Fish and haircut? Even if I'm getting definitions of these words, I don't get how any of them link together. Young hen. Chicken? I mean, chick? What? Coagulated blood, clotted, kind of? Am I the only one that doesn't get this? I get a various amount of definitions, but I don't really get. Fisher for insertion, sure. Ink stain, a splotch? Sharp pokey things? Ink stain. I mean, this means bullet. Right? Or like lead, basically. It's one of those two things. I mean, there's 10 seconds. We're not gonna have time, whatever. Not enough time. It's one of those where maybe if you get the first one, it becomes like way easier, but whatever. Our brains were definitely not on the same wavelength as this puzzle. You were kind of close. Slot. Blot. 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 Ink blot. Rabbit childish. I feel like that one is going to be really dumb. Rabbit childish here. Especially molten. Bunny, bunny. Bunny? Sunny. Runny, it was runny. That's ridiculous. Okay. I did have funny and bunny. And sunny. Building block, a brick? A nick? A neck? A crank? A neck cramp. Here's slightly. Prick with brick. Yeah. Is that, what did I say? I said nick. Yeah, nick's more of a scratch. I guess, yeah. Crick. I've never heard of that. I did say crick once I was going through these ones here, but I was like, I've never heard of a crick. Never heard of a crick. So a young hen. AKA a chick? Maybe? But revolver projectile has to basically either be bullet or lead. Right? Like, how would it be anything else? Esophagus? Fish and haircut. I think just because of the words fish and, my brain keeps saying fish and chips, even though it doesn't really mean anything here. So I'm a little confused. I mean, how is young hen? Is there just chicken or chick? I mean, wouldn't it be chick? I don't know. Okay, dude. I was basically going to either do bullet, because I knew that it's either bullet or lead, or I was going to do chick or chicken, and whichever one I guessed would have gotten right. Not that it matters, but... I definitely don't get the fish one. I definitely don't understand the fish one at all. Pullet? A young hen. That means mullet? Is mullet a fish? Huh. Has anyone ever heard of that fish before? Because I have not. So a lot of fan hack stuff. A lot of that. Interesting. Bug fighting? That's a Heracross. Bug. Oh, wait a second. Bug evolved by item. Each. Bug evolved by item. That might prove difficult. For some reason, I want to say that Vikavolt needs a Thunderstone, but I really have no basis for that. But I'm kind of blanking. Oh, no. Of course. Scizor. Of course. Okay. Unova is Gen 5. Mine could do Pidove. What about is this the gen with Archeops? Let me think about this. Is that you? It could be you. I'm trying to think what other fossils were that gen. The turtle. Purtle was that gen. Oh, you could do a Molga. Could do a Molga. Could do Drudigan, I think, maybe, as well. But let's just do a Molga to play it safe. Then evolve by... Ooh. Ah. Evolved by item Unova. Unova. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Normal type evolved by item, Porygon Z, of course. Evolved by item, Unova. Unova. Ah. Ooh. That's tough. Shit, man. I don't know if I can get that. I don't know if I can get that one. Followed by item Unova? Gen 5? I think that has to just be a guess. I think if there's any in the anime that any of those people, like Ash or the gang, if any of them have a Pokemon that gets evolved by an item. Feel like no? Let's see, Ash gets like the bird, the pig, Oshawott, Snivy. Yeah, so that kind of already does most of it. Pikachu, and then Scraggy, as far as I know, isn't an item evolver. Iris has Axew. Basically it. Oh, and Excadrill. I don't think there's any reason to think that that needs a stone. Silent has Dwebble and... Wait! The Monkey's Fist! Don't these need stones? Yes! Yes! Alright, flying normal, name a bird. Spearow. Okay, normal fighting. Wait a second. Normal fighting? Oh, that's Beware. And Stuffle. I had done it. Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna choke it. But he came back. Ah, Meloetta, of course. Meloetta? Bug fighting. Yes. Ladybug's always near the bottom. I was right! Vikavolt does evolve by item! Holy shit! How did I know that? Unova evolved by item. Lilligant, Whimsicott. Oh, Cinccino does? Musharna does, but okay, I got these ones. Heliolisk. Wait, Helio? Oh, no, this is just normal evolved by item, okay. Cinccino, I didn't know that. I'm probably not going to remember it, though. Normal Flying, Dodrio, Chatot. What did I do? Spearow. I was right, Archeops is Gen 5. I would have been wrong with Drudigan, which makes sense. Isn't he like one of the few dragons that doesn't fly or something? Anyway, Emolga's in the middle. Woobat. I always forget about Woobat, Swoobat, Noobat. Fighting types, all those are legends, that's right. And then Scraggy, which I already mentioned, but I went with Sock. I got a real shiny of this. Infu, I think. Kind of random, but... Lopunny Mega. Alright, I didn't know that either. Did not know that either. There's where Ian Shao done. Okay, alright. I'm gonna put my bowl away. will. Oh. We're back. Hello everyone. Back. The hash truck's back and it's better for Christmas this year. The hash truck's here. Sorry. Alright. Time to do Pokemon Sleep. My ingredients are already full. Let's do that. Check some numbers here. Yeah. Let's do... Excuse me. Just do an apple salad. Fill that with potatoes. Well. Oh shit, it crit. Thanks for critting on my least important recipe. For whatever reason, it seems to do that a lot. Oh well. What are you gonna do? When is the Tyson fall fight? Probably gonna be at like fucking midnight or something, so yeah, no thanks. Probably gonna be mega late or whatever, so probably not worth. Probably not quite worth. That's okay though. Plenty of things to do. I'm sure I'll see the results tomorrow. I don't think it's something I would care to stay up for. Personally. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Oops. So... around here... Guess if I get... Okay, that's it. Why can't I not? Oh, I see. Ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. I thought I had messed up MS Paint. I'm opening up MS Paint to tell my story today. Well, tell the one story at least. At the very least. think this alarm is gonna go off, so if I could stop that, that would... How do I make it not do that? Dismiss. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Bring up my reference note. Alright, let me start by doing this. Okay, and then alright, so for those of you that recall the deer piss story, I'm not saying this is the same story, it's different, but it was in right near this area is where this took place. I had another encounter, and it goes like this. I'm coming from around down here. The trail does a bit of this weird curvy thing, so it goes like this, and then it goes around this part, because this gray blob, it's not a giant rock, but it is kind of a random sort of short, but relatively steep little incline plateau of sorts. So instead of the trail trying to go above it, the trail kind of does this S curve around it and then goes off into the distance. So the brown is the trail. Now, I was on this trail towards the end of a run, and this was just a little extension, just supposed to add 6-7 minutes to the run to reach the time that I wanted it to be, the length of time. And because this trail is really thin, it's a really thin part of the trail, usually a lot of rocks and roots, it's also kind of taking it a little bit more slowly. Head has to I kind of got to be looking downwards for the most part. So I'm coming along here as I do in the red. And as I get about, let's say here, you know, human monkey peripheral instinct, something goes off, something snaps off, a light switch of sorts. Flick my head up and basically stop moving. And right here, which I will denote with purple, boom, a deer. Now this deer, unlike the one that smelled my piss, this one had antlers on them. They weren't giganto antlers though. They were fairly small, but they were there. And so my first reaction, of course, was, fuck, dude, why are you there? Oh, and then I went hands on knees to just chuckle it, like, oh, you scared me, you stupid idiot, you stupid deer. Meanwhile, the deer's just staring at me like, what did I do? What do you mean? What did I even do? And as I am hands on knees, kind of chuckling, I look up. My head kind of goes back up because, you know, I also don't want to not be paying enough attention if it turns to run at me. Its head was more like here. So it was sort of, it had twisted its body to look at me, but it wasn't facing my direction outright. But I looked up from this position, and what did I see? But, oh shit, there's a deer like right here or so. Oh shit, okay. And then glanced to the right. Oh shit, there's one up on the rock hill over here. What the hell? And then, wait, is that another in the distance? There was another one in the distance. Now, 3 of these 4 all had antlers. They did not have mega antlers. They all had sort of small to, I would say on the smaller side of antlers. But then the one that was on the rock, which I'm assuming was female, did not have antlers. I could be wrong, but whatever. I'm not an antlerologist. The official term, by the way. But yeah, obviously they were all staring at me because I made noise and stuff. And I had a decision to make. No, just not caribou, just deer. Just normal ass, boring deers. And I had a decision to make of, okay, am I going to get this thing to move and then continue? Or am I just gonna turn around? And I decided, it's just a deer. I'm just gonna like yell at it and then it's gonna move. And it did, actually. I just kind of made like, get the hell out of here. What are you doing? And this one kind of went down this way, and this was sort of a downhill. This area is a bit of a downhill. So it went down the hill, and it was, far enough away. Which actually, by the way, is near the... This was near where the piss incident happened. Was like somewhere maybe over here. So it makes sense that it was in a similar location. Anyway, so after this guy moves, I also was keeping an eye on the ones that were over here, because, when I'm going around this curve bit, I can't really see what's going on over here that well. So I did more tentatively, not maybe normal speed, even a little bit tentatively, but I made my way around. I was keeping my eye on them. They were keeping their eye on me, and I went about my way. Now, as you may have heard at the beginning, I said that this was only going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute extension of sorts. Run into them next time, see who's stronger. I don't want to get deer lice. Yeah, that's my excuse. I had a strong intuition that I would see these folks again. I would see them again on my way back. And indeed I did. Once I got to probably about here, I saw them again. I think there was maybe 2 or so on the hill. Maybe the third one was down here, or it was up here and then it moved. I don't really remember. But the important thing, I'm not going to keep these ones drawn up here, but just know that there was, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Important thing was that there was one that was like right here. And it was looking at me. It was one of the ones with antlers. And I'm like, all right, here we go again. This is easy. I know how this works. All right. Get out of here. He did it. He just looked at me like, bro, I've seen that trick. You think that's not gonna work again? Fuck. What do you mean that's not gonna work again? I need to go this way, please. I get a little bit closer. They do like a couple of small steps, but nothing really. Like, all right. I take like a random little pebble or whatever, and I don't throw it at the deer. I throw it to land like near it to hopefully spook it off. It lands, boom, boom. It goes like, instead of, going this way or that way, it just goes like a couple steps back this way. I'm like, that doesn't help me! You gotta get out of the way, not just further back on the way. What the hell? So, I'm like, alright. I don't want to throw something at it. I know that if I could just do the yell thing again, but let's make sure it actually gets them really out of the way. I don't want to. So you do the, what they teach you in wildlife related things. You make yourself look big, arms in the air. I didn't sprint at it. I just took a couple more steps and made more noise, but made myself look big at the same time. And then it finally got out of the way. And with that, I was able to eventually proceed my way home, though I was also, keeping my eye on these guys that were up here. And I was able to make my way, all, kind of checking behind me instead of I don't get chased down or something. That would have been crazy. But thankfully, it went fine. It did feel, going around the curve is when it feels the most sketchy, because you're like, they got the high ground, Anakin, right? Oh, Star Wars reference, but it's true. Can you imagine a full-grown deer, maybe not full-grown antlers yet, but full-grown ass deer jumping at you and like landing on you, that could kill you. I mean, kills people in cars sometimes. So, yeah, so then I continued on my way and everything went fine, but I just figured you would appreciate there was a new deer incident. Maybe not as strange, maybe more typical than, I mean, I don't think anyone can beat the deer piss smelling story, but for sure that one was that was another one to the collection. Who knows, maybe I'll run into some of them again. We'll see. We'll see. But the fact that I've seen them both kind of in that area means that maybe they're around there. So I don't know. Maybe there'll be more deer stories in the future. I was running. Take pictures of them, add them to my collection. I don't run with my phone. I said I was running at the beginning, but yeah. Pretty good. That's how I scared off 4 giant deer. No, I don't. I think that was most of all the things to mention about it, if I recall. I think that was most of it. Anyway, cool story, bro. It was. It was a cool story. That's why I told it. Okay, it wasn't, honestly, the deer smelling the pee story was definitely cooler, but that one was still cool, too. That one was, I mean, they were both cool to experience, but seeing a bunch of deer, like multiple at once, was cool as opposed to just one. I don't know if I've ever seen multiple deer together in that area before. I've only ever had a few encounters with just one deer, so to have a multi deer encounter was kind of neat. Watch out, he'll bring a deer skull next time and hang it on the wall. Oh, where did you get this? You're asking? That's a story. That's a story for the I don't know. For the secret tier 3 sub Discord channel that doesn't exist. Hold on. Okay, that's so I can remember it later. I have not heard back from the... Oh, you know, I didn't make sure the camera was focused. You'd sub for that? For what, a picture of the deer skull? That totally exists? I have not heard back from the Star Pup devs, which is a little disappointing. The story? Oh, if I had actually done it and then told the story and then put an exclusive story about me killing a deer. What if I killed it with a car and it wasn't like a cool story? What if it wasn't like a cool story though? I guess I'm not supposed to say if it's... I'm not supposed to say that it's not a cool story, I suppose. Oh! Okay, so that was done. There was another, but I want to have pictures for it. So I might save that one. I think I'll save it. Because it'll be better with pictures to enhance the story. So I'll save that story for another time. But the deer one... So the deer thing actually happened on... God. When did that happen? Sunday, maybe? Anyone asked how you were running with your kitchen knife for protection and the deer provoked it? Yeah. They're coming right for us! South Park. Let's see. The deer thing happened on Tuesday. This Tuesday? This Tuesday. The deer thing happened this Tuesday, so it's pretty fresh in my mind. I will say, one aspect of now having this been the second time seeing a deer in relatively close succession, like within the past month or two, is that, I don't know, like, because they let me get, I've gotten real close to them in both of these encounters. I really want to touch it. I really want to just, you know, it's, you know, all of your, you just want to, as humans, we want to pet the thing. But no, you don't do that. That's bad. Also, it could kick you and kill you potentially if you were unlucky enough, so, or, you know, maim you with its horn, even if it's not a giganto one. It could still easily happen. Could still easily happen. Now, with that all being said, move this over here. This over here. Excuse me. The Cobra Kai show got new episodes coming out. I actually saw a couple of them already. And that show is great. That show's great. I think dead. It might be dead. It might be Dej. Is it Dej? It might be Dej. It's controller. May or may not be Dej. It's looking a little Dej. I think it was Dej. It was indeed Dej. Alright. I'm setting up the Nintendo Switch system. Now we're not doing Cosmo Gang the puzzle. We did a lot of that Wednesday. I'm not against doing it, but I think it would be a little bit too much of that in 1 week. Personally. It'd be kind of a lot. It'd be kind of a lot. So, hold. I do wish I was able to do all of the story time I had wanted to do. Alas, not meant to be. I am looking at the other games, and I'm like, I just pulled up Dr. Mario for the Game Boy, and you're all like, no, why is he doing this to us? I am just checking to see if there are any new games added to the Game Boy, because I haven't checked in a little bit. No, I don't. They haven't added anything since Mega Man. Dude, remember when we played Alleyway? That was fun. Remember when I softlocked the game? That was maybe not so fun. Wait! Should we finish the boat game? Oh god, the music's broken. Should we finish the boat game? I think we maybe should finish the boat game. And then after... Well, I guess I don't know how long that's going to take, but... We'll be starting something new after stretch break, which is why I'm thinking maybe we do this first. Okay, yeah, that works. Hello? Pause the music. Oh, I want to use the Joy-Cons for this probably. So let's change that. What? How are you low battery? Fucking charge, you idiot. You're always in the Switch already. I hate how the Switch does that. How's this shit not charged? Alright, whatever. I guess I will be using the Pro Controller for a little bit then. Fine then. Retro. Alright, so we left off with me tagging Discord that I'm live. That's where we left off. Would be this one? Oh god, chat, I remember. We were trying to we had just beaten the boss with our upgrades that we got. Because now we have missile and stuff. I remember this. I don't remember what button. Dispose of mine. Okay. Oh. Where am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What, they took it back? Alright, we're probably gonna have to rerun this one. Oh, that didn't What the? Go, go, go. "17 seconds. Oh, how did that not count as grabbing it? No, that was it. I did it. With 0 seconds left. He's done it. Okay. Reach the finish. It's hard. Okay. Not great. Okay, so I can't actually shoot those things. Well, why did they move forward? That's ridiculous. Come on, how did that not count as a dodge? This game is insane. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Oh, I got shot at the side. Ridiculous. Jesus. Game is so hard. Oh. You don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Uh-huh. You don't make sense as a formation. How does that even happen? Oh, I got it. Okay, okay. Oh, fuck, okay. No. It's all over. Okay. 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 Why are they going so fast there? It's crazy. No, I went around that. It sniped. It straight up moved. Dude, what is that? The level of RNG taking place. How? Okay. No, okay, no, it's fine. There's the finish. Jesus Christ. What on earth is this game? The music is so suspenseful? Dude, it is suspenseful. What's also suspenseful is how insane this game is. What game is it? It is Cobra Triangle. It is extremely difficult. Race to the finish. Guessing no music because too many characters and things for them to worry about. We want to pick up those ones, because those are actually power-ups to the stuff on the bottom. I don't want to go off the jump. Yeah, it's boat game. Okay. That's for fire. I would assume we've... Are you telling me that... Yeah, okay, so I think I literally have to upgrade my speed right there to have a chance. Because otherwise I can't seem to make the jump, so I guess I had to upgrade speed again. Even though I probably would rather upgrade missiles. Oh, no, we can't be dying. Yes, I will be doing reversing and such. I didn't want to go back too. Game feels horrible to hold the controls in my hand. I don't know what I just got killed by. Give me that upgrade! No! Alright, well I lived. But yeah, we're boating it up. Were you able to get your Ben and Jerry's? Also, you maybe have missed, you maybe missed Storytime. This one, from what I recall, is this shit's like really hard. Although with missiles make it a little bit easier. Oh, but the freaking UFO stunning me, I remember that. Yeah, the UFO was, oh, he fucking double stunned me. Well, yeah, this one's gonna be worse. This mode is fucked up because, like, you have to face the direction you want to be facing to shoot. So you're really supposed to, like, not really be moving at all, but then this stupid UFO comes out and stuns you with a missile, and you basically can't dodge it at all. Okay, I got lucky there on that one. And you can't even spin that fast. Nope, I lose. I mean, yeah, this one just feels like complete nonsense. Two stolen there off of that. Okay, that's the first time I've like not gotten hit by a UFO when it's came out. They still stole one though. That's crazy. Alright. What is this? Oh, we lose. But this is pretty close to winning, so... Wait, the missiles can kill me? Not just stun me, they can kill me? They track me, what do you... That was so insanely clutch. It came from a different side that time? Clutch. I mean, I rewound, but... I mean, even with that, you do still have to, like... Okay, it does reset my health, that's what I thought. Even with the, basically guarding one of them the whole time, you still have to get... You still have to move. I don't know what force means, but... Did not collect the pod. I did not collect either of those things. Ooh, a 1-up! Pretty good. I don't get why I can never get those ones on the multiple, setups. Like, how did I not get any of those? Okay, I got one. Alright, I have max speed now. I think I upgraded missile by 1. I maybe upgraded force by 1. But, yeah. Gonna be a problem. I almost don't want to overwrite this. Well, okay, I'll overwrite this one. But I might not overwrite the collect pods in case I want to redo the pods to get more missiles. But this is going to be another... Bro. How were nothing... Why do regular bullets not hurt you? That straight up takes a life? That straight up takes a life? That's insane. It spawned next to me. What are you talking about? I have to like angle my head thing to hit. How did those not count as hitting? This is Every boss has gotten more BS in such an insane degree. It's not true. It's not true. I mean, the problem is I literally can't move without hitting it. There? Thing is, like, there's 10 seconds left, so I, like, basically have to shoot as intensely as possible to have a chance. I think I just have to restart it. That's probably the most bullcrap part about these fights, is the amount of time you have to do it is just so low. Okay, I did get some great shots on it, though. Not so great that time, but... just barely touching a tentacle makes you jump 20 feet and kills you. Thought that might kill it. I love the ones when it spawns on top of me. As if that's reasonable. Got him. It was easier than the crab, but I think also I just did more damage that time. Ooh, nice. We just get to shoot. Bonus, more bonus. Wow, like all of those are missing somehow. Ooh, I got a 1-up. Oh, I didn't get a 1-up? I landed right next to the 1-up? Why is that a thing? Why is that possible? Okay, hold on, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't holding B. Okay, that was crazy. Whee! I don't want to hit both of those. Some F-Zero stuff. That shit's fast, man. My car is fast. What the? I might have to... Oh. I don't really want to be faster than this. Oh, the shark got me. No! Okay. One more. Missiles. Missiles are final. As upgraded as they can be. Nope, not that way. Come on. Give me this! Oh wow, that's some crazy drift. Dodge the sharks? Oh! That was crazy. What the? Got shot by a damn plane! I don't know what force is, but I feel like maybe it would be nice to have. Oh, I even laid off the gas there. Shit. Seems hard. You have to hold the controller in such a painful way for this to work how I want it to work. Force? Does that mean I'm just like invincible now? What was that? That healed me. Alright, force is pretty sick, it turns out. What the hell was happening there? Oh, I think I was getting stunned by the plane or something? Oh, if I can get that one. I can get that one. Oh. Whoa. Then I can get another fire upgrade, which is what I wanted before we did it. Alright. Feeling pretty good after that. That was nice. Force, I guess, is your life force? I don't know if it makes your actual health bar bigger or whatever, but it healed me in that race itself. Fingers are killing me, though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. Getting shot at by planes, sure. You know some shit's gonna show up here. Okay. Got missiles. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. We made it. We freaking made it. Alright, another mine level. Because I basically have to hold it like this to do B with the drive, and then like this with A, because you need to be able to drive and shoot at the same time. Just painful. Right, dispose of mines. Where am I disposing of them? Oh, okay. Oh, getting kind of. I mean, I literally have max speed in the game. Oh, I thought I had just nailed it. This is so strange. They still got me. Excuse me? I was like, how the fuck did that not count as going in? How? Why are they faster than me? Why are they just straight up 1,000 miles an hour faster than me? I have max speed upgrade. I can't shoot them? Stole it back anyway, huh? Take care of that, bro. Okay. I guess S-curves kind of work. Okay, very cool. Very cool, very cool. I'm almost dead. Okay. I went not far enough. Didn't make any sense. It's like they gotten faster because I took a couple. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? That I stole it and they stole it back, huh? Stole it and they stole it back, huh? Two left. Okay. Cool. Thanks for that, tornado. What? What are we doing here? Why did that go? I went through the thing twice and it still didn't work. Okay. I'm starting to get a... Not bad time though, huh? Dude, how is it possible that they're allowed to turn back that fast? Did it. Fuck this. Fuck that level. Final boss time or something, please? A jump the waterfall. Oh, it's been a little bit since we've had to jump the waterfall. I mean, want me to slow down? Alright, there we go. Dude, imagine actually trying to have to beat this without some sort of rewind. It's nuts. This would definitely be one of those NES games and necessarily hard type game. Oh boy, here we go. What do we think this monster is gonna be, chat? You can see that it has one gigantic eye. Any guesses? So we've had like a sea serpent, we've had a giant crab, we've had a giant squid octopus type thing. What do we think this is? A shark? Maybe? I feel like it's... I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't fit. Because there's like regular sharks already that we see as enemies in the race levels. It's just sea serpent number 2. Look how fast this fucker goes! Are you crazy? Well, as soon as I stop, then he shoots and I insta-die. Very cool. Very cool. Wait a second, though. Why does the time start at 14? Oh. You just have to live. Okay. That makes more sense. Also, I realized that if you just keep driving no matter what, it doesn't shoot the fireball. It only shoots a fireball when you stop thing. Okay, fry the monster phase 2. Crab? It is a giant shark. He looks kind of goofy. This is way too easy so far. Something is going to happen. Okay, that was really bad on my behalf. I feel like I'm not doing any damage. I'm seeing no, like, hit marker as if we would be doing damage. I'm sort of confused. And the time is only counting down, so this is like a normal boss. Oh, that kind of looked like it hit that time. I'm not trying to actually win this time. I'm just trying to see, like... Feels like there's very little time to do damage and very little damage that you do. I've done like 1 square of damage. Even though I have missiles maxed upgraded, this is not a good sign. I'll tell you that much. In fact, a very bad sign. In fact, a very bad sign. And I've done 1 bar in like 20 seconds. The bullets just don't hit most of the time. Nope, you do not ram into the shark, it turns out, when it pops up. I did appreciate the idea, though. I did appreciate the brainstorming. I guess maybe you have to hit its teeth, kind of? There is no jumping. Like, how did that do no damage? That doesn't make sense. Okay, there was maybe one hit there. We're not actually trying to beat it this attempt. We're just trying to understand how to actually hurt it. I mean, it's okay. I have done a little bit. I don't feel like it's enough where I can actually kill it within the time. Like that did no damage. That set of hits did no damage. Which that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense, chat. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't make any sense that does no. I mean, that did hit markers and things as if it did damage, but then you look at its health and it's the same. My missiles are max upgraded. You've hit it as I mean, I'm letting go of the controller. It's like it almost only lets me get like one hit at a time. That one not counting as any hit is... Alright, there we go. I mean, Chad, I've hit it every time it's popped up. Are you seeing its health? Doesn't make any sense. Well, I mean, I know it only does hits when it comes out of the water. For sure, because it does, like, the hit animation thing. Which it did 0 of there. Watch. See that? 0. Despite shooting right at it. There we go. I saw one hit that time. The bullets are just going through him. Only when you're facing his mouth. I mean, that doesn't really make sense if you do that. No, that hit technically, but I think that's because of the missiles like follow. Okay, that felt like it did more. What was that? Why did it take so long? Like it's about like trying to predict where he's coming from. That did no hits for some reason. Okay. What is the hitbox? What? And it's still doing such little damage. It's still doing such little damage, which is crazy. It's not even at half. I'm literally facing it. I mean, I've basically been making it so that I'm hitting him every time he comes up, but it's still not enough. Alright, he just changed how he did that for some reason. What are you doing? He's barely below half. Alright, that was decent. What is that? There we go. I mean, still, basically rewinding so I'm perfectly in front of him and it's still, barely did anything is pretty messed up. Oh, that was so good until the last second there. Alright, that was good. Could have been better, but... okay, that was kind of funny. Okay. I keep thinking he's gonna come up at that angle. Oh, the slide there was crazy! Alright, alright. You're getting better at it. That did no damage for some reason. Cannot tell you why. Oh. We could beat this one. Okay, if it does, I would appreciate if it stopped just going. The bullets just phased through him there for whatever reason. See, son of a bitch. Cool. Yes, yeah, I knew it would do that. But it won't let me hit him. It won't let me hit him there, even if I do that. Alright, I need you to come at me from like an angle that works. I need you to come at me from an angle that works. Like could have been better. Cool. Just an insane mechanic. Gotta know where you're coming from at all times. But if I'm positioned in any way to actually hit you, can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have you actually positioned to shoot you, because otherwise that means you just get eaten for free, so that's cool. I mean, look at how much room you have to actually shoot. Nothing, because he just will... Oh! Okay, that was actually a good one. He doesn't give you many good ones. That was not the right place to be. How dare I? Got it. What a stupid fight. And I don't feel bad at all about using rewinds. Straight up, I don't feel bad at all. We did it! We saved everybody. Hold on, I guess I should. Back to this. Impossible without rewinds? I mean, kind of feels that way. You'd have to have, like, an insane amount of lives. You could definitely beat it in one fight, but you would need a bunch of attempts at it, which isn't really worth the trouble. Not worth the trouble of trying to remember it. Nice, we beat it. We beat it. I will say that, regardless of how, like, BS a lot of it was still kind of cool. Like, the ideas and everything, and the boat stuff itself was kind of cool, even though a lot of it was just way too over the top. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. The end. There's our score. 355,400. Oh shit. Why give me a timer? E R E for pert, I guess. What does RUB mean? Cobra triangle. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me that the shark was the final boss. I had, on the earlier bosses in the game, tried to beat them without using rewind. I believe I was able to do that for the serpent and the crab, I want to say. But I didn't care to do that for the octopus or the shark or whatever. I don't know. I'd rather have just finished it. Anyway, it's 6:55, so that ended up working out pretty well. Actually, I guess I'm not sleeping the switch, but 1988, it's a long time ago. A really long time ago in 94. Wrote the song a long time ago. Really long time ago. Alright, so that means it's stretch time and stuff already. Man, that game really chomped on time. It doesn't feel like it, but I think all of the rewinding and whatnot eventually got there. Oh yeah, it's stretch time, alright. I was wearing pants over the shorts to be warm, because it's, well, actually today it warmed up a little compared to the last 2 days, but anyway. Surprised you had to watch ads. That's what I don't get. I don't have ads run automatically. Not a thing. I only run ads. I only run ads at the beginning of the stream, and then when I get up basically right now to do stretch to pee, refill the water, get the apple, and it goes into probably the little bit of the stretch break. So that's confusing to me. I'm not supposed to do that. Now that being said, when I run 3-minute ads, it means that there's not supposed to be pre-roll ads for new people coming into the stream for an hour. So if you like refresh the stream maybe in between like 6:10 and now, then maybe that would have ran a pre-roll ad or something like that. But it's weird that it would have randomly. I don't think that's supposed. So sorry, I guess. I don't know. I'm not controlling that. I don't have ads automatically running or anything like that. So I don't know what's. Anyway, tea, water, apple. Maybe when we do the apple, we'll do the guess the word game, which I think you're referring to as contexto. Good time to get some water yourself and pee, because like I just said, am going to do the 3 minutes to stop pre-rolls.
Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you.
You have a sneezing fit?
We know your time is...
Oh no, he's sneezing. Why is he sneezing? Someone invited you to a health expo tomorrow. You looked into it. It is a holistic medicine, life regressions. I've never heard that one. Crystals, psychic readings, natural remedies, and supplements. Nah, I'm good. I may manifest and zone on tarot readings, but that's enough. What is life regressions? Have you heard of that before? Is that a... I've never heard of that. Ugh. Oh god. Tight. My butt hurts. What did you write? What perfectly good Saturday to waste your money on? You meditate or do something and they tell you past lives, or you reenact being born and see what comes out. What the fuck? They make a bomb around you with a group of people wrapping up in a blanket tight. That's crazy. You're better off just like getting a massage or something. I would think. Or just like listen to like a guided meditation on YouTube. You probably get more out of it. Oh, fuck, that hurt. That hurt. Ouch. David, are you staying up for this Tyson fight? Boom, bomb. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, that makes a little more sense. Havens, checking in. Havens, mod check. He leaves as soon as he arrives. Took a long time to compose a text saying no to her. She texts like takes like 20 supplements and shit. Well, did she accept the no, or was she like, oh no, you should really go because of this and that? Was she like pushing it? Because then you could always do like the go crazier route. You're like, oh, you're crazy, I'm gonna go crazier so that you think I'm crazy. Haven't replied to it yet. You just like quote something that RFK Jr. That should be like good enough, probably. You know, our potential incoming leader of our health care or whatever. Surely that's gonna be good. Or yeah, say that like your past life self told you through tarot card readings that you shouldn't go because there's bad. It prophesizes bad chakra. It's just something crazy. Like How do I combat that? She invited you because you told her about tarot reading I got, and we do talk spiritual stuff sometimes, but I don't enjoy things when they feel like religion or make false claims. As a naturopath, you'd rather take a walk in the woods. Oh, yeah. You say that you like went on a walk in the woods the other day and have already absorbed make up some words and phrases, and then be like, if you went to the other thing, it would overcharge your body and actually revert the effects. Just crazy shit. That would be so funny. I am God. But assuming it's a friend, you'd probably just say no. Probably just say nah. Say you're going, you're instead gotta do some yard work at your parents, and then you drive to your parents and you play RuneScape, chopping wood or whatever. That you like kind of didn't lie. You're like chopping wood, but like you didn't say it was gonna be like in real life yard, like chopping wood. Okay. Yeah, Haven's really dipped, huh? Haven's really said you're wasting your Saturday and left. You're gonna walk tomorrow and she's proposing this instead. She knows you're free. Oh no! Desk, please. I went grocery shopping today. It was the bread wasn't really on sale, so I didn't get any. Or like, I guess no, I don't think it was actually. The Arnold's bread that we like, that we've discussed before. Although maybe it was on sale. It's I guess $3.99 is like kind of mid tier, right? Like in my mind, $3.99 is like kind of the nonce. In my mind, $3.50 is like the that's the good price. But 3 best is best. I don't even remember the last time I've seen that. I feel like 2 for $6 is like. I feel like that's like pre-COVID. I feel like 2 for $6 was like pre-COVID. I feel like I haven't seen anything lower than like $3.50 per for a long time. Then it's like the usual price is. I feel like when it's at like Stop and Shop or somewhere that charges more, it's like $4.50 or $4.99, and then Market Basket it's like $3.99. As for its normal, I think. I mean, it doesn't have some variations. Which one? The green one, or the purple one, or the brown one, or the red one? I think I've seen all of those 4 there. But it wouldn't surprise me if they're not always in stock. Because for some reason, whenever I go to... There's one NB that whenever I go to it, it's like... they almost never have the plain whole Greek yogurt. There was one there today, but it feels like almost every other time I've been in that specific NB, they like don't have it. They either will have just the plain vanilla or only the non-fat. Like I don't know what they're doing with the yogurt, but they're causing problems. Anyway, this is for Artie. I guess I am eating again. Whoa, red is very close. Sport. Ball. Black is closest. Material. I mean, there's no reason to think that asphalt is close because tar wasn't close, but material was kind of closer. Metal. Okay. Shirt, pant, short, belt. Well, you had it. How did you know it was belt? How did you know it was belt? For college? I would believe that if brown was above these. Because it's definitely black belt and then brown belts are like the top. Well, I guess black belt for karate. I was thinking actual belts. But now that I'm thinking about it, if you're thinking about it in terms of karate, maybe those would be higher. No, I can see how you would think black belt. Because that's like the karate thing. Black belt. I can see how you get there. He was not cheating. He just got lucky. That's true. Sport was reasonably high too. That's true. That's true. Apple's kind of got some weird stuff going on. I'm a little concerned. Next? Can we even do that? Oh, we could do the previous game. Sure. We always start colors. Okay. Okay. People. Person. Thing. Stuff. Job. Sport. Weather. Land. House. Kid. Education. Job. Okay, this is the worst start we've ever had. What the hell? Oh, hold on, I gotta change category. Just chatting. They have multiple? No, this is just the yesterday's. You can go back and do the one from the day before. The days before. Yeah, it is a daily. But you can see the other days, which is neat. Huh. Okay. Math. That's not physics. Type psychic. Physics. There we go. Proof, test, quiz. Really, but didn't I type school and it wasn't that high? Yeah. Question? Formula? Value? Answer? Solution? Problem? Test? Quiz? Exam? Student? Teacher? Professor? Huh. Doctor? Like PhD? I'm gonna do a few more before I look at chat. Trick or geometry. shape. Polygon. Square, circle, triangle. Okay. Exponent. Subtract, addition, division, calculus, statistics, calculus, derivative, derivative is an A, okay. Algebra. Calculator. Computer. Science. I already did science. What's another trigonometry? Trigonometry. Okay. Pencil, pen, ruler, utensil, paper. Function. I mean, we're still over 100 away. Teach, but not teacher. Learn? But school is so far down. Okay. Time clock. Rock, just because it rhymes. School of Rock, Jack Black, Theory. Famous. I already did formula, right? What are other, I did art. What are math adjacent classes? I already did computers. I already did physics. I already did, oh, what about chemistry? Ooh. Literature. Book. English is that close, but not book. Language. Write. Writing. Reading. Read. Book. Magazine. Language. Phonic. Phonics. Spelling. There you go. Spelling bee? Imagine. Imagine if it was spelling bee there. I would have looked so smart. Sentence. Structure. Period. Question. Paragraph. Really, grammar and sentence, but writing is way down there, huh? That's surprising. Spelling is also down there. Speaking. working. Level, reading level, punctuation, not bad. Singular, plural, sure, okay. Okay, pronoun? Are we woke? No, we're not quite woke yet. Verb. It would have been funny if it was pronoun. The woke contexto game. Pronoun. Alright, that was pretty good. I did feel like we were getting, like, when I started saying, like, give me other non-math things. Because it was pretty clear to me that we were still 100 away. And we had done a number of other math-related things. And it was like, alright, we're not actually getting close enough. So it needs to be adjacent to math. That was stupid? I don't think it was stupid. I think it makes sense. I think it follows how the game works. It's 100. You gotta. It's not necessarily focusing on the color as much as the number. Because you could argue, like, you know, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of English and word stuff. Yeah. Then there's gonna be school-related stuff starting to flow in around other. Yeah, look, Spanish was there. That's in more language stuff. That goes into learning languages. That goes into learning notations, lessons, testing, and then the math is we're almost at math now. Algebra. I think it's not that crazy. Afrikaans being above math is thing. But we got it. Now I am going to go throw this apple away because it's I stopped eating it because I think there's just too much light. Whatever, doesn't matter. It had some weird spots and things on it, so I didn't want to continue eating it. But there was like, not spots, but like, I don't know, whatever. Alright, chat, I have a surprise. I mean, I've alluded to it. I've alluded to this surprise. But it is a surprise nonetheless. It's a surprise nonetheless. Ready? Ready? Aye, aye, Captain. I can hear you. Hold on, I gotta take this thing out of here first. Detective time, that's right. Because it's time to get into the Detective Club. Emio, the smiling man. The story continues. It's fucking time. Let's go. Set category to Emio, the smiling man. So they do have that feature where they kind of catch us up on where we left off. So I think we might actually let that rock and pay attention to it this time. Boobs. True. True. There could be boobs. Not impossible. There could be boobs involved. We've seen it before in Emio. And a Nintendo game that says shit. I also believe it's a Nintendo game where they say cops are like assholes or something, right? Music paused. Music paused. Switch engaged. There it is. Now I don't know how this works with the demo being what the demo was. Like, is there some process we can use to... Let's go! It's what the people wanted. It's Emio time, baby. We are resuming from where we left off on the demo. I just opened the game. It was shrink wrapped and everything. Our save data has carried over. And hopefully, the game will be able to do its little recap thing that we saw it do other times. And it will actually catch us up. Because now it is November 15th. And I think the last time we were playing this, it was... September or something. So let's load in. I am Detective Purtle, of course. And what's our recap? Yes, please review the plot. I mean, I remember a decent amount, but, you know, for chat. Was found dead with a paper bag with a smiley face drawn over his head. The scene was similar to those of unsolved murders 18 years ago, as well as the urban legend of the Smiling Man. After spending the day investigating the history of the Kuze siblings, you arrive at the office the next morning as usual. I wasn't sure how fast ahead he was of me, so I started reading quicker because I was worried it would change screens. I got nervous. I don't want to hit skip. Alright, I hit skip, I guess. Was there no more than that in that? Thought it was gonna be... I feel like I remember last time it was like multiple pages. Alright, well, whatever. I still do kind of mostly remember where we were. Chapter 4 time. I'm late? That never happens. I'm never late to stream or anything. Should I be here so I don't cover the text? Ayumi's not even here? She's out Is she out investigating? Oh. What do you mean? Answer the phone. That's... Oh, use phone? There you go. Yes, hello? It's my girlfriend that's not my girlfriend? I learned quite a bit. I'd really love to hear all about it. Can't wait to tell you all about it. Where are you? I can't wait to tell you all about the murder and stuff. I'm actually... at Bob's house. No, at Chad's house. I'm actually supposed to meet with Mr. Fukuyama this afternoon. Oh, right. Moida. He said that he talked to some more kids at the school, so I'm hoping he's coming up with something promising. Maybe a lead? I'm getting my hopes up. Yeah, I hear you. Totally not friend zone. What are you going to investigate today? A good question. We're gonna go to the library and look up how they covered those murders. How they covered them journalistically or how they covered them up because something suspicious is going on. Sounds good. Stay safe. Bye. Arigatou gozaimasu. Say hi, little Mr. Vibra. And she out. Yep. TV. There's no one else here. It's kind of lonely. Desk. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Travel. Let's go to the library. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of murder. The wizard, lizard, gizzard, slizzard. City library. As soon as possible, but I probably ought to have a plan. The Moitas were 18 years ago, so I'm sure I'll have to do some digging. Bulletin. Okay, an upcoming event. Let's see. Who's the biggest bookworm? Let's all borrow plenty of books and find out. Wow, if you borrow more than 50 books this month, you'll be entered to win a gift card for more books. Well, that makes sense. You remember something about eggplant flowers? Yes, the eggplant flowers are very important because the girl was planting them and growing them for her brother for the birthday, but then the brother pulled them out because he saw them and he was like, oh, look at these flowers. And then she was like, no, those are for your birthday. I hate you. And then he ran off and never returned. And then she's the edgy other detective lady. I think. It's a box for returning books to the library. You can use it after hours. Alright, let's get the heck in there. Let's think. Doesn't make sense to dive in without a plan. Yes, that's right. I should check with Mr. Utsugi to see if he has any advice. Sure is nice to have this cell phone. Oh, I keep thinking call means like call somebody. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. How can I help you? So, I'm about to go to the library to see what I can find about the cases from 18 years ago, but I thought I'd check with you first to see if you had any advice for researching or anything to avoid. Let's see. Well, look for the serial girl murder, since that's what it was called at the time, and pay close attention to the first case. You'll want to learn how the incident was reported and how the news covered the story that year. Then once you've gone over the material, you'll want to review your notes and see what jumps out. Hopefully not a murderer. If something seems off, well, I guess hopefully a murderer so we catch them. I'd recommend focusing on a key point and investigating further if something seems off. I think you'll find a lot of connections between the events of 18 years ago by the time you're done. Why do you think that, huh? Why do you think that so much, Mr. Utsugi? You trying to say, you know something? Related to the murders, huh? And I wouldn't be surprised if the information you uncover helps us get to the bottom of the Sasaki case as well. That makes sense. Thank you, sir. I also have a strong suspicion that the urban legend of Emio the Smiling Man will play into it all. Well, duh. That's the name of the game. Doesn't he know that? I must apologize for leaving the office frequently unattended. I'm busy murdering people. Wait a second. Ayumi and I can take care of things. Thank you. I'm fortunate to have such excellent assistants. I'm counting on you both. I'll be off now. Always inspirational. I've got a lot to live up to. I'm going in. So ask the first lady at the desk. Okay, never mind. Newspaper archives. Oh, okay, they're doing it for us. I like that. A year's worth of papers from 18 years ago to get started on. Is that how... All I'm saying is, I feel like when I've seen other people doing like investigative level, even like YouTube level investigative, going to a library to look at old newspapers and stuff, I feel like it's not usually in books like this. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just how they do it. Stop by for now and check them out. I mean, it's probably better to have them as books, no doubt, but... Oh, I don't remember. January and February, let's see. When was the first murder? The date on this article about the case is... I found it. Looks like the year was in February. So, did I just nail that lucky, or was that... Would it have done that? No, I don't know. Okay, she was found on a beach, strangled, 17. Her house had burned down just the day before, and her father's body was found in the wreckage. She was probably very sad. Reports suggest that the father may have killed her and then himself. But later reports pointed to the possibility that a third party may have killed both. Also, the article mentions a missing person who was reported to be close to the girl. But there's nothing at all in these articles about police finding a paper bag on the head of the victim. I hummed at the same time! That wasn't me reading that was me humming. Why wasn't Ayaka's father able to escape? What about the missing person? There are a lot of missing pieces in this first case for sure. Oh, so we're just supposed to click on all of them, I think. Occasional follow-up articles after the February crime, but not much otherwise. Okay, okay. I guess start at the bottom. News clippings from May and June. Looks like a second murder took place in May, 3 months after the first. For now, let's dive into the details. Here we go. 15-year-old girl, so first 17, now 15. Second victim was also a young girl. In Kufuku City. Kofuku? Kufuku? Murafuku? Police announced early on both crimes may have been committed by the same person. Early on? They'd never mentioned the bag, though. According to a neighbor of the second victim, came from a troubled home and was seen crying alone at night. Possibility of a serial killer seems to have sparked more newspaper coverage at the time. And then, the third incident happened in June. But why didn't you... Oh, okay. Why did they... alright, that was a little odd. I was like, wait, why would I have to click it again? But I guess I did. 17-year-old girl, so 17, 15, 17. Falling out with friends that day and left her school in tears. The crying women, lady, girls. She didn't go straight home. Instead, she must have been attacked. The third victim was also from Kofuku City and was strangled in the same way as the first two. The article does mention the possibility of all being connected by a common serial killer. Let's see what they say about the paper bag. No mention of it. The serial killer murders garnered a lot of coverage. There were articles every day. Still, despite all the ink spilled, not seeing many details. Not many articles on it anymore. Maybe nothing new to report at the time. Not seeing much coverage at the time, just a few short mentions, typically in blurbs off to the side, no new information, they wouldn't have much to report on. I've gone through years worth of newspaper clippings. While I'm thinking about it, I wonder if there's an article on Makoto's disappearance. I believe Makoto disappeared in... shit. Who's Makoto? Is Makoto the one we found in current year of the game? Or rather, didn't find? Or wait, no, Makoto is the brother, right? He disappeared in, I'm gonna say, May.
5月だよ。本当にそうだ。誠さんが失踪したのは確か。
Fuck! July! Of course! Is there anything on Makoto? Here we go, just a snippet of an article. I was close. At least I was correct in that it was the boy that went missing. The reason I said May was because I was thinking the flowers from the eggplants may be more likely to bloom in the spring. And so that's why I went May. And then next I went July, because same reasoning really. Everyone in the village searched through the night, but the boy remains missing. Although the timing was curious, no one suggested a connection to the serial girl murders. That said, both Mr. Utsugi and Inspector Kamada seemed to suspect there was a connection. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Alright. Okay, he does not want me to look. But... okay, think. Here's what I've learned so far. Police announced serial girl murders were most likely committed by a single killer, although it was never mentioned each of the victims was found with a paper bag on their head. We know that from other things, not from the newspaper. With that information, it seems obvious. While media interest in the murders remained high for a while, tapered off around August, probably because there were no new leads or information. No new victims, thankfully, if you don't count Makoto's disappearance. Now, why is that? I think the first case is critical to the investigation. Mr. Utsugi thinks so too, as he told me to focus on it. The first case. First case did really catch my attention. It's the most curious of the three. I should investigate it a bit more thoroughly. The victim in the first case is a 17-year-old girl. The firehouse part was definitely an odd, not what I was expecting type of thing. Because the other two were just like, oh, the girls were sad. And we kind of think that the killer goes up to girls that are like sad and crying and tells them to smile and then he kills them or whatever. But then in this one, it's weird because the house is on fire and the dad also died, but then she died at the beach. And you could be like, oh, she was sad that the dad died in the fire, but then that's also just weird. A local fisherman found the body. He had an airtight alibi and immediately ruled out. Okay. Forensics reported the cause of death as strangulation with bare hands. Time of death was the night before. She had quit her job at a local factory the same day she died. Why would she have quit the job? Her supervisor at the time reported that she left on good terms and already given notice. So she maybe wasn't sad, except for maybe the fire. All of that said, I have a few major concerns with the facts. They're related to the two key people involved who had connections. So, like, the dad. One of the key figures was the dad, Manabu. He and her lived together in the city. Does 46 mean he was 46 when he died? I think that's what that means. Their house was destroyed in a fire the night before she was found dead. Body was recovered in ruins. It was believed to be her father. Some speculated the father killed her and then returned home killing himself by sending them. But that doesn't necessarily hold up to scrutiny, and what's more,
この数ヶ月後
The second and third murders months later would make it less likely to be true. That's, yeah, I agree with that. Because even if her father was guilty, he died in the fire, supposedly, unless he had some other body. So he couldn't have killed the others, and it was in February, so it couldn't have been Makoto's body that he somehow, like, yoinked, either.
何より公にはされなかった紙袋の存在が
But yeah, the paper bag was never made public, which implies that all the victims were killed by the same person.
そうなれば
Could it have been the other key person?
重要参考人が
The fisherman?
もう一人の重要参考人の
The other key person in this case never had their name
報道され
reported.
ていなかったようだ
The fisherman?
この人物
The
は
person in question was a young man who was often seen with her before her death,
度々目撃されていた若い男性
not the fisherman.
綾香が亡く
He
なった
hasn't been
日から
seen
行方
since
がわからない
she died.
自身の部屋
And
を
when his
おびただしい
apartment was
勢いで
searched,
血痕を
they found a
残して
disturbing amount of blood.
何らかの形で橋爪綾香の事件に関わっていると見た警察が行方を
But
捜
they
して
never found them.
この人物が見つかったという報道は一切な
I feel like he would have. Why did Purtle not mention this the first time we were reading these notes? I feel like that would be pretty
鎌田
obvious.
警部が話してくれたのは
This must be the same person that Kamada was talking about. Okay, okay.
一人は亡くなっ
One is dead and the other is missing. Hold on, let's think.
しかし綾香殺害
Highly possible that the fire and that were
同
unrelated.
じような年頃の少女異常者に
The house fire falls outside the category, and the persistence of the bag points to a serial killer. I wonder if the police had the same idea. I can't find any articles speculating.
よし
Let's review the information I've gathered so far. The first murder was 18 years ago. First victim was a girl named... Oh. Don't make me do the names. Why you gotta make me do... No, it's Ayaka. Because that's her dad, Manubu. So this is the girl. Yes.
18年前に
The first murder was 18 years ago, and the first victim was a girl named Ayaka
橋爪綾香という
That,
少女だ当時
at the time of the first case, there were two persons of interest.
二人いた
The first one was her dad. I'm paying attention.
まず一人目は綾香
Her
の父
father.
親である
The second one was nameless friend. What? What? They didn't tell us the name of the second one. What? Am I missing? Oh, missing man. Okay. Alright. I was looking for not man, because I feel like they talked like he was a boy. He was like her friend, and she's 17, so it wouldn't be a man, it would be a boy, but yeah, okay. Missing man, thank you, Chad.
綾香の
I just
父親
wasn't even looking at
無
that
理心中
area.
ではないかと考えられていた
Some speculated that it could have been a murder-suicide. The day before the body was found, her father died in a fire. I mean, you could do house fire, I guess. I'm just gonna say fire. Yes, that's right. The father was presumably killed by the fire that burned down his house.
一方
Meanwhile, regarding the missing man,
事件に巻き
was
込
he
まれた
another victim, or
あ
could
る
he
いは
have
そ
been
の
the
二人
killer?
のどちらの可能
It
性
seems
も
as though the
考えられてい
police considered both possibilities.
た男は
He disappeared the
綾香が
same day
殺され
that
た
she
日
was
消息
killed.
不明に
There was a disturbing amount of blood. Blood. Where my blood? No, kidding. I'm not affiliated with anybody in that way. Okay, please do not come after me in the streets.
彼の自宅には
His home was drenched in a massive amount of blood.
鎌田警部によれば
Inspector Kamada said that it would have taken devastating injuries to produce that much blood. So it's possible that he simply died. But then where's the body? Alright, I think I made good progress today. I think that's about all I can determine from my research so far. I'm glad I talked to Mr. Utsugi. His advice helped me find the right path. But ultimately, the serial murders remain unsolved. The police never found any conclusive evidence. Is there still a suspect out there that was never identified in the previous investigations? Now that I think more about the second and third victims, there was a common factor I hadn't considered. They were both seen crying. I'm ahead of the game, even though it's pretty obvious. A girl crying. In the urban legend about the smiling man, he always appears in a paper bag in front of a crying girl. Streamer that pays attention. I wonder if the first victim was also crying before she was killed. If there was cause to suspect her father killed her, maybe there was some deep trouble at home. The zoom in, dramatic zoom. Getting late and I haven't eaten. I should take care of myself. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Planet Coffee. That was a nice fade. I was going to say, usually the review is like at the end of the chapter, and I thought it had been too short since it hadn't even been half an hour yet. So, it makes sense that there's more. Of course, Tachibana, we're not strangers, right? I'm always here to help. Great to have a senpai like you. Oh, I do what I can. I'm sure to think of myself as a good senpai. As you know, I'm deeply troubled by Isuke's murder. That's why I'm so eager to help you. If that allows me to guide you, just like back then, so be it. But I'm just one man trying to help. This is the cool teacher guy from last... Well, cool. Potentially cool, potentially not. Take! Look. Price is some sort of code I can't read. No painting. Alright, fair enough. Oh, I actually am supposed to... Oh, the bill. I can take the bill, huh? Take what? Oh, you can do it like that, huh? Take his hand. Oh, I can do that! Okay, don't do that yet. Ask questions. Let's get right to it. Do you have some new info? I'm guessing that you do, since you're taking time out of your schedule. I know you're busy too, so I'll make it quick. Hold on, let me actually drink some tea first. Oh, never mind. Never mind. So, the thing you got to remember is, these are junior high kids. It's a sensitive time. They're growing and developing. They're still growing, but they're not as strong as adults. This whole incident is a shock to their system in ways we can't even fathom. Sage. You know what I'm saying? Right, Tachibana? You know what I'm saying? I think so. It's like the kids seem normal at first glance, but in their hearts, I know they're carrying a deep hurt. It's almost like I can hear their souls screaming out. This guy the murderer? Youth pastor energy, perhaps? It feels like the students are all over the place. Some act out in my classes, and others, well, others have been laughing at me, as if they don't take me seriously. I'm sure it's just the stress of this whole thing that's affecting them. Poor kids. Yes. I just feel terrible for them all. My heart breaks every time I think about it. I see. Alright, I'm taking some damn drink. Damn it! You know what? I'm taking his hand. I'm taking his hands. Okay, maybe not. So, that's why I can't ask any of them about the case just yet. It's too soon. Wait, you don't have any new information from the students after all? Your guess is the guy who wears the bag is a relative of, or is someone who was burned in the fire and whose face is burned. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. An interesting idea. That's right. Sheesh, no wonder you're a detective, Tachibana. Why are you here talking to me if you have no new information, bro? So what am I here to talk about? That's what I'm saying. Tachibana, your milk tea is getting cold. Please go ahead and enjoy it. We can just relax for a moment. Is this guy trying to take me out on a date right now when I'm trying to solve a damn murder? I'll have some. TP Fu, what is it called? TP Fufu in the chat? That I think that's that global emote of the girl drinking tea. What do you think, Tachibana? It's good, right? Isn't this milk tea the best? Oh yes, it's actually delicious. It's actually delicious. I don't know why something about the way I said it the first time made me want to say it the second time like the Lucky Charms guy. If you like the milk tea, you'll love the tiramisu. What do you think? Want to order a taste? Maybe not today. Okay, next time. Listen, Tachibana. Eh? Junior high is like a battlefield, and as a teacher, I'm like some kind of majestic knowledge warrior. Return to this milk tea in times of stress and fatigue, and it gives me peace of mind. Or, if it's payday, I go out and order tiramisu. This place is my oasis. It must be nice. Sure is. Let me think for a second. I wonder what kind of information he might share with me. I wasn't able to talk to any of the students, but I did hear some more about Asuke from other teachers. Alright, we got something. What did you hear? I'll get to it. We're both busy people, so we should try to relax a little. Bro, stop with the relaxing. More with the murder facts. You're gonna make me take some damn tea, huh? Oh, she was lying? It's not even that good. It's not even that good. So, about the kid. Here's what I've learned about Asuke. He had a lot of good friends, he got good grades, and had a great reputation among teachers. What? Never in trouble, really a model student. Perfect to be overwhelmed by having to be perfect at all times, and then have an existential crisis. Yeah, that's the same thing all these students told me. What else have you heard? The milk tea is the best. Ah, Jesus Christ. I should hear what he has to say. Alright, talk to me. Never heard about him having a conflict with anyone. No one held a grudge. Not that us teachers know everything about the students' personal lives, but I think most teachers would agree that he was well liked. Tom Brady is at MSG. Oh, okay. That seems fine. He's a rich, famous person. He was an exemplary student. Okay, keep going. Suppose I did hear one story that caught my attention. These people, man, just get to the goods. Oh yeah, I might just have one story that's like this really important thing. His homeroom teacher mentioned something that piqued my curiosity. I have to do this every time. His homeroom teacher mentioned... Oh, okay. My bad. Here's what his homeroom teacher said. Apparently, his grades hadn't been as good as usual lately. See? Like I said, downward spiral of depression from having to be too perfect all the time. I thought his grades were impeccable. Well, he was applying to a selective private high school. You need top marks, and he wasn't there. Uh-oh. That's not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to go down one. Grades. His homeroom teacher said that he should consider other schools if his grades don't improve. Bro, that's rough. He didn't seem concerned at all, as if he was about to end it all. That's interesting. Yeah, well, junior high kids can be a bit unpredictable, can't they? That's one of the challenges we face as teachers, of course. Must be tough to do what you do. Oh, it is, but teaching is my calling. Think. Doesn't sound like students' grades have anything to do with the case. Teachers are not unlike priests, one might say. Youth pastor? I said it earlier. When I was in my 3rd year of middle school, one teacher said... Are you changing the subject? Do you have any other info about Asuke other than his grades? Let me think. No, that about covers it. I don't have any other information that's relevant. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Christ, this guy's a time waster. Let me take some tea real quick. Okay, never mind. Let's ask you a question real quick. Can't imagine his lower grades would have caused anyone to want to kill him, unless he killed himself, but that's not what the police are saying happened, right? That's right. I can't share many details, but I can confirm we are investigating a Moira. Whatever happened, he's gone forever. That's the hand we've been dealt. There's nothing we can do but accept it and move forward. Well, you wanna seem like you wanna move forward a little quick. You seem like you wanna move forward a little quick there, buddy. What's going on there? How's the investigation going overall? As you know, his murder has shaken me to my core. Even though I wasn't his homeroom teacher. I'm desperate to hear if you've made any progress. Please, can you share any details? There's not too much I ask. Is it Tachibana? I don't really have anything, and anything that I do have I can't really tell you, so... The thing about him is, he's just such a normal kid. He's, like you said, he didn't have any obvious problems or drama. And yet... It's just that on the same day he was killed, he was supposedly acting strangely. That right. Of course, his family's still in shock. They have no idea what might have been going on. He's a bit awkward, but I do think his feelings for his students are genuine. Seems like he's doing best he can and he shared everything he knows. Still, there's another student who was good friends with him in the class. I'm thinking of Megumi Morimoto. I wonder if she's back at school. She was absent following the murder. Hey, is she there? About Megumi Morimoto. What do you want to know about Megumi? I don't know anything, Tachibana. Why are you so defensive? Man. Okay, but I'm just wondering if she's okay, you know, because she's been absent since the murder. True. Well, like you said, she's been absent, so I wouldn't know. I just murdered her as well a few days later, and she hasn't shown up yet, and no one suspects it yet. I see, that's worrisome, isn't it? Oh yes, I'm very worried. I like the idea of I just accuse everyone of being the murderer while we're playing. I just accuse everyone. Really impressing me as a detective. Oh really? Yeah. You know what? Let's think more. Yeah, see? I'm not the only one that's sus. He's very sus. I think you know some more. Yeah, let me push. Is that all we have to say about Asuke? I don't know. Is it, buddy? Is it all that you gotta say? You tell me. Oh, that's a little bit tense eyes there, little eyebrows. Did you know that Megumi is my class representative? I can't remember if I told you that. Yes, I heard. Must be challenging for you to not have her there, since she's the class representative and all. Is that important? Is that important? What does that mean? They've been extremely stressful. Extremely stressful, huh? Why? She doing your job for you? The day that they announced his death to the students, she was not there. He hasn't been back since. He was close with Asuke, so it must have been a terrible shock. I'm worried about her. Okay. Maybe we gotta visit her house. Oh? Yeah, they told us yesterday morning's assembly. I was shocked. Wait, did we just catch him in a lie? They announced that he died at the morning assembly yesterday. I couldn't believe my ears. That morning assembly on the day his body was found seems key. Of course, that's when they told the students what happened. But he's saying that she wasn't at school that day. We did catch him in a lie! Did he really mean that, or did he misspeak? It's very sus. Yes, what's up, Tachibana? You said that she's been absent since before the morning assembly, right? He's gonna go, oh! Oh shit, no he's not. That's why I haven't seen her for days. But students learned about it on... Oh, now he's gonna do the... Oh. I wanted to let her spit. Ah, see? Oh! I got caught. So, her absence didn't have anything to do with Asuke, at least that day's absence, right? Was there some other reason she was gone? Oh, yes, yes, I see. You really are a sharp detective now. But I'm not sure. Think. Yeah, me too. He looks anxious. He looks suspicious. I wonder why. Think. Okay. I think her grades are pretty good. Why would... Okay. I don't know why they... Alright. I guess I was just supposed to know that one for some reason. Okay, continue on the grades. No? Think. Why did he just bring up grades for no reason? Okay, it's not that either. He's sus. Ahem. Why does he tighten up when he talks about Megumi? He did this the other day too. Everyone stare at him. What are you looking at? Stare him down, stare him down. Oh. Fukuyama. Yes, ma'am. Whoa. I have a strange feeling that something is off. Anytime I bring up Megumi, you seem to tighten up and get anxious. Am I wrong? Is that what it seems like? No, that's not it, isn't it? I don't feel that way. Youth pastor. Youth pastor alert. About Megumi. Whoa. See, you just did it. Did she somehow know about Asuke's death before the morning assembly? If so, it would mean... Well, Probably the bottom one, not the top one. Was Asuke killed by someone Megumi knew? A pretty big leap to assume at this point. I shouldn't rule out possibility. Mr. Asuke is always warning us to consider everything. But what's the most likely reason she knew about Asuke's death? Would it have something to do with Fukuyama? He's the killer. Fukuyama? Yes. Are you banging Megumi? You must have told Megumi about Asuke before the rest of the class, since she's the representative. That makes so much more sense. That makes way more sense. But unfortunately, telling her first isolated her from the others, leaving her alone to face the cruel reality. And she must have taken it very hard. That's probably why she hasn't come back to school since. He's like, I got away with it. Probably feeling guilty about it. Am I right about any of this? Yeah, totally. That's it. No. Wait, what? I would never do something so selfish. Wait, okay. Hold up. We didn't know about his death until the moment before the assembly. Okay, alright. Well, what did you know? Would have been impossible to let her know in advance, huh? So you are banging her. I'm sorry for speculating like that. It's alright, Tachibana. That's what being a detective is all about, isn't it? Asking questions and speculating? Just like I was meant to be a teacher, you were meant to be a detective. Yeah? You're still not telling me what's going on with what's her face? Megumi, though. You're welcome. I'm asking you about Megumi, though. So then, why did you think Megumi would have been absent the day of the morning assembly? Oh, she was out sick. Her family called that morning, letting me know. I see. That's really what it was, Tachibana. I don't think so. Wonder if her family was telling the truth. Why would he still be all anxious? Why would he have been anxious the whole time? About Megumi. It still doesn't add up. Have you checked up on her since she's been out? No, I'm afraid I haven't. It's difficult for me to visit her at her house. Why? Why is it difficult? Why is that? What did you do, motherfucker? What did you do? You did something. You did something. I don't know what you did, but you did something. Time flies when you're having a good conversation, right, Tachibana? Anyway, I hate to leave, but now I'm afraid my students are waiting for me. I'm sure you could chat all day long, but I'll have to get going. My apologies. I understand. Let's get going. What? Make him pick it up. Sick? Morning sickness? He got her pregnant? Chat's figured it out. Chat detective. I got you, motherfucker. Never mind. This one's on me. Oh, come on, Tachibana. You'll make me look bad. Well, you are bad because you're a freaking murderer. After all, you were once my underclassman. And I am? My senpai. That's right. That was weird. Why did you do that like that? That's... I don't... Guys, I'm really grateful for your help with the investigation, taking the time, but... Not another word, Tachibana. What am I again? My senpai. Then I guess I'll let it go. Okay. What game is this? We resumed Emio the Smiling Man because I have the full game now. We resumed it from the demo, so we're on chapter 4. Remember the murder guy with the bag on his head, smiling mask, etc. Eggplants, flower, purple. Feels amazing, man. I know. I know. I should thank you, Fukuyama, not just for the tea, but for the valuable information. That's great to hear. Call me anytime. I'm always happy to help. How about you go help yourself by walking to the damn cops and admitting what you did to that girl? I may take you up on that, though. Hey, Tachibana. Yes? When can an old senpai get another round? See his underclassman again? Dude, he's a... telling you, this guy is not good. I don't like this guy. Even though clearly the game makes you want to not like this guy. I don't think anyone could play this game and be like, yeah, this guy seems like a good guy. He seems normal. He doesn't seem like there's something weird going on or anything. Yes, of course. I'll look into anything you like, even though he looked into basically nothing last time except for talking to his coworkers. How about your fucking home representative, your class representative student that's really integral to the whole thing that's going on? Your job is stressful. I don't want to add more. What you've told me already is enough. It's not, but I'll say it is. For pleasantries. I'm busy, but I know I have the unique privilege of being close to the kids at Minami Dyson Junior High. And as time goes by and feelings are less raw... What is that? Was that how you went in on Megumi? Buddy? Punk? Freak? Anyway, I was gonna say more, but I held back. Tell me the real reason she's not coming to school, you freak. Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's the side eyes. Yeah, I'm side-eyeing you, and the whole chat's side-eyeing you. You got to understand, I want to do anything I can, but if I see her again, her dad might kill me. If it helps, even though she's my class representative. Wait, that... Oh, alright, hold on, maybe not. Anyway. You can always count on me. Can I? Can I count on you? Are you the math teacher? That would be great. That's what we call a little math joke. Why did the sound effect for him leaving was like sprinting? Sprinting in dress shoes. He rushed off full of excitement. More, I don't think it's excitement. I think it's nervous that he almost just got caught. Still, can't get over the way he looked when I brought up Megumi. I'll have to get to the bottom of it. Maybe we'll visit Megumi's family in chapter 5 or something. Because now we're gonna do like the review wrap up, I think. Each chapter seems like it takes about an hour, and we're almost there. I'm back, Purtle. That's me! My girlfriend that's not my girlfriend, but like it's kind of implied that he wants to be the girl. Anyway, can I get you something to drink? I didn't roofie it, I swear. Milk tea? Oh, more milk tea, great. What did I do wrong? How was I supposed to know? This is a new brand. You like milk tea, don't you? Yeah, it's just, I'm fine for now, but thanks. She doesn't like my milk tea. Tell me about how things went yesterday. Sure, let me see. I told Ayumi everything I learned about the Kuze siblings and their history. You know, that's like the eggplant flower and everything from chapter 3. So it seems like chapter 3 to 4 maybe would have been a good one to not take a giant break between for the continuity, but I mean I remember enough. Didn't realize they had a history like that. It is sad, isn't it? What else did you learn? Did you get any more details about the case from 18 years ago? I did. In fact, I did. I went to the library. Tons of articles. In fact, I was able to confirm that the victims being found with paper bags on their head was never reported. Secret details, but after a lot of digging, I've identified a few aspects of the first case that have me puzzled and perplexed and pondering and pontificating. 2 persons of interest, but one of them is dead and the other is a missing man. He could or could not be smiling potentially, we don't know. One was the victim's father, who died in a house fire the day before. I could have probably typed house fire. The day before his daughter's body was found. The second was a young man who was friends with the victim. He disappeared, leaving only blood stains in his apartment. Well, we don't know to what extent either of them was involved. We can't rule out the possibility that one of them killed Ayaka. Could the missing man have been the killer? Or could it have been someone else who happened to target girls of similar age? Either scenario seemed plausible. That's the problem. But one way or another, we still have 3 victims, including Ayaka Hashizume, who were found with... Why did he say her name again? That's the first victim, by the way. I still remember. I'm paying attention. Are you? Who were found with bags on their head. It's got to be the work of the same killer. Remember that this was a high-profile case that the police failed to solve despite all their efforts. So it won't be easy getting to the bottom of it. But maybe the key is the connection between the case Isuke Sasaki and the legend of Emio, the Smiling Man. Speaking of that, I did find a common link between the old murders and the urban legend. In both second and third murders, the victims were seen crying shortly before they were killed. Just like the Smiling Legend, maybe there really is a connection. Well, let's stay focused and keep after it, okay? Let's. Absolutely. I do wonder if the different parents of Makoto Yukuze is also related. Could be. I guess it's our job to find out. Is it annoying me talking over him? Or talking over the word? Like, me talking over them talking? Let's hear about what she found. Oh, right. I was there, but he was not. That's fair. Well, I had a good long chat with Fukuyama. And how did it go? I also am ending their dialogue a little early, basically when I finish reading it, but yeah. Among other things, he mentioned that Asuke's grades had slipped. That's so. It even sounds like he might have had a hard time getting into the private high school he wanted. But he could have potentially been sad. He also said that Asuke himself didn't seem particularly troubled by it, which is not sad. But he squirmed and was squarely talking to other students. He's only spoken with the teachers. And I think that's about it. Oh, wait. The giant fact that he's a... There's one other thing about his friend. I'm talking about Megumi. Anyway, apparently she's been absent from school for a while now. In fact, she hasn't been to school since the day that he died. But it's strange, because the teachers and student learned about his death that morning, so she should have been there. They're saying she was already absent that day, but for other reasons. That's right, I thought maybe someone could have told her about the situation in advance, but it doesn't seem particularly likely. Maybe she was actually just sick. Maybe she was. Curious. Yeah. Let's review what we learned today. Smile. Let's do it. Hold on, let me think. Why did you do that? I wanted to look at her. Not me. Alright, fine, let's review. Seems as though he had been having a few problems lately involving, I guess, his grades and getting sure. His grades had slipped to the point that he was at risk of not getting into a top school. But he was supposedly unbothered about that. I don't know. Why was he unbothered? In any case, I'm not sure how it relates to him being murdered. Boy does. They were close friends. But she stopped coming to school that day his body was found. Why did she stop coming to school that very day? We don't know. Don't know. We just don't know. I did hear she wasn't feeling well, but I think you're right that we don't really know for sure at this point. That's right. That's all the info I gathered today. Even though Mr. Tsugi isn't here, I feel like we're making good progress on the case together. Smile. There are still a lot of unknowns, but I'm sure we can work together to solve the case. Agreed. Isn't that like an anime trope where they do like that? Oh. Ooh, I guess. Am I crazy? Isn't that a thing? What's wrong? Oh, okay. What's wrong?
Ayumi-chan?
Yumi? What's wrong? Oh, sorry. What is it? It just seems you were spacing out there for a second. Something on your mind? Yes. There's something about Megumi Morimoto that I've been wondering about. Is she banging Fukuyama? It's been poking me for a while now, but whenever her name comes up when I'm talking to Fukuyama, he tightens up and gets anxious. Whoa, I wonder if he's hiding something. I can't tell. You can't tell? I asked him directly a number of times, but his answers feel a bit evasive. You know, the kind of evasiveness that one would say if they weren't telling you something. Only we could talk to her in person. Yeah. By the way, do you have any plans tomorrow? Think of going back to the... Oh, I'm going back to the library. We're gonna research some urban legends. Okay, sounds good. As for me, I guess you'll go to the Megumi household? Do you though? Is that really what you want to wait for? You just want to wait for that? You'll think about it some more. Alright. Good idea. Think on that. And make the correct decision. Go to Megumi Makoto's house, or whatever her last name is. We've done it. It's chapter 5. But I guess we'll have to do like a little bit of this first statement here, because that's kind of how it goes. Let's head to the library and see what we can unlearn. What we can unlearn about urban legends is because I moved the letters in my brain. I know Mr. Usugi is also looking into this angle, but I'm hoping to learn more about the Smiling Man. I saw a book titled Modern Ghost Legends at the library, but maybe there's one on all urban legends. Okay, so that's chapter 5. Chapter 4. We're about to start chapter 5. We're going back to the library. My prediction is that Ayumi does something about maybe going to the Megumi household or something like that. Something like that. That's my guess. But we'll have to see in the next chapter. I think we will continue to do this chapter by chapter because it just seems like the best way to do it, really. So, till then. The paper bag. Cool. Isn't it great? Isn't it great that we got the game now? My Nintendo rewards. Earn gold points. I will earn gold points. Earn points for the software. Yes. I've earned points. Let's go. So I will say, I don't actually remember how many chapters are in this game. I know at one point we looked it up. I want to say, actually, let me see controller charge, by the way, just to see. Okay. I do believe that the game, for some reason, my brain, as far as what is recalling, is saying that it is either 7 chapters or 13 chapters. I don't really know why my brain's telling me that, and I don't even really trust it. I don't think it's possible that it's only in 7 chapters. That seems crazy. Part of me doesn't want to Google and find out how many chapters it is, though, because I think there's something interesting about not actually knowing when it's over. So I think I don't want to know. Which maybe I just shouldn't have even bothered saying, because maybe someone will try to, like, force spoil it or whatever. But I already said it. So I already said it. what I was also going to say, though, was that I would not have likely... So I didn't actually purchase this myself. And I don't think I would have purchased this myself for full price. Emio, the Smiling Man, which I believe is not $60, but is $50? I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it was 50, which is, you know, 10 less than normal 60, but it's still a lot. I myself probably would say that I would have waited for it to maybe get... Like, I don't think I would buy this game or consider buying it until it got to, like, the $30 range. Maybe? I mean, ideally, obviously, less than that is better, but... I do think it's kind of fun to go through the story. It's very different from the games we tend to do on stream, which is also kind of a cool factor. So I have been enjoying it. Now there is the like prequels that were remastered for the Switch, which would maybe also be something kind of cool to get. I believe there's sort of like some connection between all three games. Like maybe the first two are like involves the murders that we're referring to now, but 18 years ago? I don't know exactly. Again, I almost kind of haven't fully looked that up because I almost don't want to be spoiled on anything. But I feel like there's something like that involved. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of happy that this was given to me to play. So that's cool. A full, normal game to play. Not that I'm like against... I like the other things that we do, but it's kind of nice to have a bit of a full circle, come back to the thing we did the demo of, and do all of that. Now, I guess also on the same line, maybe we should talk about it in terms of how we want to actually progress through that game. I would say I do like doing kind of just one chapter at a time. Like one chapter per stream, I think, is the pace that I like. Because otherwise, I'll probably get too, like, button mashy through dialogue and whatnot. And it lets you kind of absorb yourself a little bit in the story and think about it in between and whatnot. So I like those aspects too. I think that, I guess what I'm trying to think of is, would I want to do it once a week, whether that ends up being like, you know, one of the halves of Wednesday or one of the halves of Friday, or, you know, first half of Sunday or something? Or would I rather it be like, oh, let's just do it Wednesday and Friday and like do it more days, as many days as possible until it's beaten? I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if anyone else has input, but certainly at the very least once a week I think would make sense, just because it's been kind of cool in that way. Because I guess I'm thinking about it also in the sense of, if I do it once a week, then I could also edit and upload that chapter once a week too, so there's like a weekly episode of sorts to go along with the chapter. So definitely once a week. Once a week at most, in your opinion? I think that's not crazy. I almost didn't say it at first because I thought it might sound a little too reserved, but I kind of like it that way. It's like our little TV show that we do that we like get together for once a week. Our little interactive TV show. Like the good old days when you'd hunker around the TV every Sunday night or whatever. Except in this case, Friday, but... I think perhaps, with that in mind, there's something to be said about doing it on like a certain day every day. There is also something to be said about
oh, I didn't quite have as much time to prep for something, so I'll do it today, and then that'll give me more time to prep for the next stream or something instead, right? So there's things to be said about that. I was just checking dates. So Thanksgiving is not next week because we have the mega late Thanksgiving on the 28th, I think. Okay. I was kind of just thinking about like what would be the the 29th Black Friday stream. Like I could see there potentially being a delayed stream or a shorter stream or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there wouldn't be. I don't know. I don't really have money to go, be spending a bunch anyway. So probably will be a very uneventful Black Friday, but yeah, okay. I'm excited. We got our little game. It's funny because it's actually been sitting over there, out of basically not far out of the camera view, although it was in a bag, so you wouldn't have seen it anyway. But it's been sitting there for a couple weeks or something like that, because that's when it was gifted to me or whatever. For that, I think I had mentioned it at one point, and I think you picked up on it, where I was saying it was like a gift swap type thing or whatever, and the person that had asked me about Nintendo Switch games that I thought were good, and then they were like, JK, I was actually people spying about what you would want, because you talked about how you did the demo and you thought like maybe the rest of the story would be kind of cool to figure out. And I was like, he got me. So yeah, that's been there for a little bit, but for whatever reason, I think it was part of it was sort of wanting to finish more of the Halloween stuff, Halloween kind of demos and things, or just like I wanted to do Pika 64. It probably would have been better to still start that, even one more week ago, to have one more sort of episode done. But yeah, okay. I did already put the Switch to sleep. I am not going to open it up to attempt to do Cosmo Gang the puzzle for 20 minutes, because I don't even know if I would beat the level in that time, and then also I just want to like not look at that game for another at least couple of days. I don't even think I want to look at it on Sunday, because it's pretty tough. We did a lot of that on Wednesday, so I'm not trying to do that really. I did mention this, though I don't know if you were there at the time, which is that the Starpuff devs have not responded to me yet after I replied back to them. I don't know what that means. I could perhaps just DM them on Twitter, but then I don't want to come across like I'm asking for the game. Like, hey, so you like said like maybe I could have the key? Can I have a key? Because I don't know, maybe they're busy trying to get the game shipped in time before they worry about me having the key or whatever. But maybe I'll just send them a message tomorrow. It's like, oh, I found your Twitter. Blah blah blah. Just start the conversation. But maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Oh, you know what we could do actually? Not that I'm trying to like stall until 9, because if there's nothing to do then I won't, but this reset because it is past 8, so we can do this again. Oh! What? We got it! It was a turtle! I didn't know that, on turtles, Asian turtles, monotypic big-headed turtle and the tortoises, but the snapping turtle doesn't count as any of that, huh? Pestundines. Kip Retarder is Crypto Cryptodira, the hottest new shitcoin, is commonly called the hidden neck turtles or the inside neck turtles. Okay, so that's like a snapping turtle, I suppose. Hidden neck. And then they, you know, if you've seen a snapping turtle snap, you'd be like, oh shit. Galapagos tortoise. Yeah, okay. Got it. Easy. You know what I pulled up earlier? Because I was trying to, I was beginning to set up to make the, I was gonna take the pictures from one of the things I wanted to tell you or show on stream and put the pictures individually into like a slideshow. That way I can like do it myself without relying on, I don't know, it just seemed like more controlled that way than using the Microsoft one or whatever. But anyway, the point is, I was like, Google Drive, how do I do it? And then I found the old 10-year anniversary presentation where I did so much work for this. All the animation things, the animation stuff, made all the charts, had to do all of the, like all this shit. Had to do all that, figure out a bunch of commands, do a bunch of Excel spreadsheet commands and things. You can kind of see part of it over here. All this stuff. Once we had already passed May in 2024, once we got to like August of this year, I was like, I guess I'm just not doing one for the year 2024. or rather, not doing one for the 2023 to 2024. Because the spreadsheet is, I've still been filling things in, but it's not like, it's not how it should be. Part of that all started, which is now that I kind of regret it, part of that all started because I was talking about how I wanted to label certain things as like D, male versus dungeon. So no, like dungeon mail stones versus mail stones versus dungeon stones. But then now we also have quest stones. So I would have to do that too. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. I wonder if that's almost like a need to like not stream for a week or something, or stream doing it for a week. But anyway, yeah, I found that presentation. I also found the presentation for the 2023 review, which is like a gazillion slides. And then also there's the Pizza Crimes thing that you set up with us when we did that stream with them, which that was a fun stream. And then the Pokemon quiz or not Pokemon, the Puzzle and Dragons quiz. This feels like forever ago. I don't know if I even ever made that into a video. That was fun. And then the Pizza Crimes. That was fun too. I appreciated you doing that. That made for a fun time. And that was after, that was such a funny thing because it was also right after we saw the Mario and Luigi movie. Or sorry, the Mario movie, whatever, the Super Mario movie. Yeah, you might not have been there for the quiz, but Pizza Crimes you were definitely there for. I think the Pizza Crimes subreddit kind of got ambushed or whatever. not ambush, but like I feel like there's been a lot more like rage bait fooding stuff in the past 5 years. Not that 5 years ago was when we did it, but yeah, anyway. Looks like it's mostly the same stuff. I just didn't want to be showing the screen at the same time because in case there was something weird. Yeah, people wasting food. Anyway, there was nothing good. There was nothing good. So, tomorrow is Saturday. I don't intend to stream. Part of that is because I have to do a bunch of yard work. Or I mean, it's not really, I mean, it is yard work, but it's more specifically leaves. Even though we did all of the leaves like a week and a half ago, and now it feels like there's like so many more that it's almost like it never happened. Because we get screwed based on our position and then all the crazy wind that we've had in the past week, so it all fucking blows to where we are, even though we don't have the fucking trees that these leaves are coming from. And it's so stupid and not fair, and it doesn't make any sense. But for some reason, this is just how the world works with leaves. It's one of those things where I feel like if this problem happened in a different way, where it wasn't leaves, but it was like something else, people would be causing stinks about it all of the time. But for some reason, it's just like this accepted thing. I guess maybe part of it is because it's like, how are you going to stop the leaves from blowing where they blow? Which I suppose I get that to some extent. But it does feel one of those weird things where it's like, it feels like an unspoken, just like some sort of societal rule that we actually surprisingly kind of just let happen, given the current state of the world and how people are so willing to point blame and try to have other people do things for them and whatnot, whether that's, you know, the litigious nature of the United States now, or the fuck you I got mine, or the you know, Karenisms and such. You would think that someone would be like, you're the guy with the fucking tree, and you do it with this, you know, something like that, right? But it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Plus, you know, besides like making someone else come on your yard to clean it up, there really isn't much you could do. Because it's, again, it's the how are you going to stop the leaves from blowing off the tree onto your property? It's not really feasible without some insane like net blocking the tree, like something just that would be insane and not worth it. Probably cause more headaches. Local man shot over leaf pile. Yeah, it's kind of like that, where it's like there's the, I mean, there's been many snow situations, but there is that one that comes to mind of the neighbors across the street arguing about snow and shoveling, and then that other guy just comes out and shoots them with a gun. It's an insane clip. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Insane. Crazy. He's just like shoots them. It's I can pay. It's I'm picturing it. It's in my brain. The video is playing in my brain right now. Of them arguing over snow, and then he goes to his garage, and then he comes back out, and then he goes across the street, and he shoots them. And the wife is like, "Oh my god, stop!" And then he shoots her. It's fucked up, man. But yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, where it's like, people getting crazy over the snow. I'm surprised I don't hear people getting crazy over the leaves. I guess, yeah, that's where it's coming from. That's where this rant's coming from. People get crazy over the snow, yet no one get crazy over the leaves. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that get crazy over the leaves, but it's certainly less common, I would say. But anyway. It should be the last time that we have to do it this season. So there is that, at least. And the other good thing is that it is supposed to be, I mean, relatively, right? Tomorrow and Sunday are supposed to be nicer days compared to Wednesday and Thursday were really cold. Today's like the transition day of getting a little bit warmer. It like might hit 60. Probably more like technically 60, but with wind and, you know, literally just normal life, it's probably more feels like a 55 or something, but still nicer than the other 2 days. So I should be, I guess I should be thankful, Star Fox, for that. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Was there something else I wanted to mention? Oh, dude, one of the things that I wanted to potentially talk about today was basically just a really long setup for a dumb joke. And I'm still not going to tell you what it is yet. But man, I thought of it in the shower maybe on Tuesday, I want to say. Tuesday or Wednesday, I thought of it in the shower, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but it's one of those I can picture it in my head, and it's, to me, it's so funny. It's stupid, but you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. That's just how it is. What was also funny was going back through the Tempest Triad video when I was editing it, because that was the game with the dinosaurs that when we played it, the like Loch Ness monster dinosaur with the giant claw things glitched out, and like I respawned right in front of him, and I'm like, what the? And then it happened a second time. So yeah, that was funny. And I made the clip of like those moments that will be tomorrow's YouTube short, but yeah. That was a funny one to go through. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time going through editing stuff is a slog, and sometimes I definitely skip through it more than other times, but that was goofy. It was so goofy. It was so good, though. It was such a good, funny moment. What's been also interesting is that, what day was it? It was like, hold on, let me see. So on Halloween, I published a VOD, and it got like 132 views. And then since then, I published a VOD every day. And they've all been getting, not that amount, but they've been getting like minimum like 20 plus, with some of them getting, one of them getting 200, one of them getting 100, 80, 60, 50. I don't know what YouTube is doing to make that work. I would like them to do that to my regular videos instead. Basically, the VOD uploads have been getting more views than the actual videos, except sometimes the SAP videos. which is odd. It makes me feel like giving up. Because all these other, well, sometimes they get, okay, Sparrow got 40 views. That's at least some, at least double digits. Most of the non-sap videos, like, feel like they barely get anything. Sometimes they do, though. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you put people's VODs on to fall asleep, especially chill games. Yeah, I get that. Though a lot of them are, I mean, it's just random, right? These, like, I don't know, I should have just showed you the whole time, but. So, this was the Halloween one. And you can see that there was another one down here. Like, every once in a while, one used to get some amount. Or, like, this one randomly had 40. Well, this is because I think it says crazy Twitch subs in the title, and that attracted bots or something. I don't really know. But, Halloween, 132. Then, I was trying to make it wider so you could see the likes, but whatever. I'm not going to fix it. 225, 40, 31, 35, 30, 61, 48, 119, 80, 23, 24, 10 with a like. This one has 2 likes. This one has 1 like, 2 likes, 1 like, 2 likes, 1 like, 1 like. So I don't know. I don't know what's causing this. But since it started happening, I was like, oh, I'll try to get a VOD up every day, I guess, for now. Until I run out, because obviously I don't stream every day, so I can't put up a VOD every day. But that's interesting. But to your point about VODs or falling asleep or whatever, for me, I guess I was thinking, like, I guess I can make sense if it's a specific game or whatever that they know is like, oh, this is going to be chill. But, like, you know, that's not what this is. This is a lot of different random games. Wood carving. I guess that one doesn't really have much. Yeah, these first two don't, but maybe because they have part in the name. But yeah, pad, random demos in Super Auto Pets, pad, Little to the Left game trial, Curse the Golf game trial, Curse the Golf game trial, Curse the Golf game trial, Super Auto Pets, pad, Super Auto Pets, browsers, nonogram, Angerfoot demo, more demos, Cosmo gang, pad. Right? It's a random as heck. I don't know. It's just YouTube magic that doesn't really follow any sort of logic, I guess. I don't know. Very odd. How many more VODs can I upload? Well, so that was November 6th, and I only have up to November 8th highlighted. Well, I guess I'll export that one, but I'll have to I'll have to highlight the others and start getting those ones going, I guess. Otherwise, so yeah, I don't know what the plan will be Sunday exactly. There was a potential game I was considering doing today ahead of Emio. I don't know why that struggled so hard. Ahead of Emio. Which would have been the blue cat guy that plays the Sylvie Line games that we've used for a reference for how to beat when I got stuck on the Sylvie Line 7 Elf RPG Apocalypse, whatever it was called, game. They stream all the Sylvie games, this person, and so that's how we found about Pika 64. But they also had like lots of other games that they retweeted and things, and so I was considering doing one of those potentially for today as well, but I don't know. I think I mentioned this before, I am still also kind of interested in maybe visiting Unity Game Jam stuff. It's been quite a while. I also don't think that the other games that that person had linked will be as awesome as Pika 64, but yeah, they play all sorts of random, you know, itch.io demo type stuff. They're Japanese, but anyway. It basically is almost another Unity Game Jam type resource for me, would be going to that guy's Twitter and just like going through it. I don't know. I like doing the Unity Game Jam stuff. Been a long time. I suppose I don't have many demos, I think, that we're looking to do either. There are some demos that I hadn't finished or hadn't done, like Mullet Mad Jack. That actually might be the only one. Oh, Helping Ani. So just those two, but like same time. We'll just do some Unity game jamming potentially. We'll see. I'm just happy that we have officially resumed Emio. I think I'm pretty happy about that. So. I know we have been not Woodcarve Wednesday really for a while. Besides, I mean, what the last one was like November, like the first week of November or something, right? Or wait, was it? When was the last Woodcarve Wednesday? It was in October, yeah, because we were doing so much Halloween stuff that it's been basically an entire month. Granted, I've been enjoying playing games. Granted, I've been enjoying playing games, but yeah, I don't know. It'll come back eventually, I'm sure. Maybe I would be shocked if we didn't do any in the winter. Like, especially post Christmas, I would expect a likelihood of wood carving Wednesdays, because I think there would be less new stuff. I mean, there's always stuff for me to do, right? As we've just talked about. It's not like I'm playing all the new AAA games or new Switch games that come out or anything like that, but you know, I would expect we do at least one, and I would think at least one, but probably a couple in December, just because winter, fireside, wood carved Wednesday, that seems like a nice vibe. Actually, when is Christmas this year? What day is Christmas on? Christmas is on a Wednesday. Oh. Huh. Wasn't Christmas last year on Sunday? Or a Monday? Or something? I feel like I remember the last... Like I just typed just Christmas into into the category instead of just chatting. Just Christmas category. I feel like I remember... Maybe it was a Monday. I could believe that. Because remember I wore the like Christmas sweater and whatnot. It was like a delayed, it was like a 1 hour stream, probably started like 8 o'clock or something like that, because that was when I got home, I think. And I did a stream in that, I think. And I think we did SAP. I feel like that's what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I could look, I mean, I could definitely look it up, but anyway, this year, Christmas Eve Tuesday, Christmas Wednesday. I mean, I suppose I could come back and have that hour stream be Woodcarve Wednesday. I don't know if that... I guess. I feel like it would mostly just be chatting and then I'm there holding the knife in the wood, but that's fine too, I guess. That's a ways away anyway, but still. Yeah, see what plays out. Maybe there's some... Maybe by that point we're doing like some other chill, like pick roast type game that we can just do while chatting and winter vibing or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Also looking to do another NSO session with them at some point. Though most of them, I think, well, not, I mean, yeah, we can manage the other ones, but a lot of the time I know it's not something he wants to do, like, a lot of back-to-back of, especially if it's a lot of fighting games, which I know Killer Instinct is at least one. And then there's that, like, cutesy fighting game, battle royale game. I don't know how that one works at all, but I think you might remember that one. But there's some other stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think. Oh, it's 9:07 already. Okay, well, I guess I should shut the hell up. I guess I should just shut the hell up and get out of here then, huh? I don't have a prediction for the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight in terms of who wins. My prediction that I have, the prediction that I have is that it will be bad regardless. Like, I don't think it's the only good outcome would be like Jake Paul getting moited. Not actually, but you know, like beat up. But I'm pretty sure this is like pretty much exhibition level. He's gonna get more money because Tyson's getting money to not actually fuck him up type thing. Stipulations, etc. So I imagine it's gonna be terrible. I'm unlikely to stay up for it unless it's about to happen like within the hour. So I'll see the clips tomorrow, I guess. Anyway, enjoy your evening. Make sure to moisturize and sunscreen. And also, make sure to floss before you go to bed, okay? Or I'll come moida you. With like Meowth's accent. Moida. SPF's face lotion, let's go!